If you're building or upgrading a gaming PC in 2025, the processor you choose can make or break your experience. From budget legends to next-gen monsters, these CPUs deliver the performance that gamers and creators actually need. At number 1, we have AMD Ryzen 5 3600. Even after several generations, the Ryzen 5 3600 remains a cult classic in budget gaming. Built on Zen 2 architecture with 6 cores and 12 threads, it delivers surprisingly solid 1080p and even 1440p gaming performance when paired with a decent GPU. Its efficient 7nm process keeps power draw and heat output low, meaning even the included Wraith cooler can handle moderate loads. While newer chips clearly offer better single-threaded speed, the 3600's multi-core throughput still holds up for tasks like light video editing or streaming. If you're on an older AM4 motherboard and want to stretch your build a few more years, this chip continues to be a best bang for buck upgrade without a full platform change. At number 2, we have AMD Ryzen 5 5600. The Ryzen 5 5600 is essentially the mature Zen 3 refresh for AM4. It keeps the same 6-core and 12-thread configuration, but brings a big IPC uplift over the 3600, improving frame pacing and minimum frame times in modern games. It also features higher boost clocks and larger L3 cache, giving smoother gameplay in CPU-heavy titles. Thermals are easy to manage, and the chip can often run at full boost on mid-range air coolers. For anyone still on AM4 who wants to breathe new life into their system without buying a new motherboard and DDR5 memory, the 5600 is arguably the sweet spot gaming CPU of the last few years. At number 3, we have Intel Core i5 13400F. Intel's 13th gen Raptor Lake mid-tier part strikes a great balance between value and performance. It combines 6 performance cores with 4 efficiency cores for a 10 cores and 16 thread layout, giving it strong multi-threaded throughput while maintaining excellent single-thread speeds for gaming. Because this is an F-series chip, it lacks integrated graphics, so a discrete GPU is required, but that also means slightly lower pricing and a small thermal advantage. The hybrid architecture scales well in creative workloads like video editing or compiling code, and it supports both DDR4 and DDR5 memory, letting builders choose a budget-friendly platform or a forward-looking one. If you're building a mid-range gaming rig in 2025, the 13400F still represents a rock-solid set-it-and-forget-it option. At number 4, we have AMD Ryzen 7 5700 X3D. The 5700 X3D brings AMD's 3D V-Cache technology to a more affordable AM4 tier. With 8 cores, 16 threads, and a massive 96 megabytes of L3 cache, it shines in games that thrive on fast, low-latency memory access. That extra cache narrows the gap with much newer CPUs in many titles, giving longtime AM4 users a near-flagship gaming experience without moving to AM5. It does run slightly warmer than standard non-X3D models, but power draw remains manageable with a quality air cooler. For anyone with an existing AM4 board, this chip is a final generation upgrade that extends platform life while rivaling next-gen performance. At number 5, we have AMD Ryzen 5 7500F. An entry-level AM5 CPU. The 7500F pairs Zen 4 architecture with 6 cores and 12 threads and skips integrated graphics, focusing all silicon resources on CPU performance. Thanks to architectural gains and DDR5 support, it delivers snappy single-threaded speed and strong gaming results even with mid-range GPUs. Its 65 watts of TDP keeps it cool and efficient, and AM5's long roadmap means future drop-in upgrades to higher-end chips are possible. For builders starting fresh, the 7500F is a forward-looking budget pick that avoids paying for an iGPU you may never use. At number 6, we have AMD Ryzen 7 7700. Moving up within AM5, the Ryzen 7 7700 offers 8 cores and 16 threads of Zen 4 performance along with integrated RDNA2 graphics, handy for troubleshooting or very light gaming. It excels in both high FPS gaming and content creation thanks to high boost clocks and efficient 5nm manufacturing. Its balanced power draw makes it easier to cool compared to Intel's higher-end parts, and the AM5 platform ensures long-term upgrade flexibility. For gamers who also dabble in streaming or creative tasks, the 7700 is an all-rounder with staying power. At number 7, we have AMD Ryzen 9 9700X. This is one of AMD's latest Zen 5 releases, featuring 8 performance cores with improved IPC and even better efficiency than Zen 4. Although it doesn't have the massive thread counts of the Ryzen 9 series, its single-core dominance makes it a powerhouse for modern game engines that thrive on fast per-core speeds. The chip's thermal design keeps power consumption in check while still offering flagship-tier gaming responsiveness, making it a smart choice for enthusiasts who don't necessarily need 12 or 16 cores. At number 8, we have Intel Core i7-14700K. The 14700K pushes Intel's hybrid architecture further with 8 performance cores and 12 efficiency cores, totaling 20 cores and 28 threads. This configuration gives it outstanding multi-core muscle for heavy workloads like 4K video editing or 3D rendering, while its high turbo clocks maintain top-tier gaming performance. Being a K-series chip, it supports overclocking on Z-series boards, but you'll need a serious cooling solution to keep temperatures in check. For users who need one processor to dominate both competitive gaming and professional tasks, the 14700K is an uncompromising choice. At number 9, we have AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D. The 9800X3D represents the pinnacle of AMD's Zen 5 gaming strategy. It combines 8 cores with next-gen 3D V-Cache, delivering extraordinary low-latency memory access that propels gaming performance to the top of the charts. Despite its massive cache and high-boost clocks, AMD has tuned it for surprisingly efficient power usage compared to previous X3D parts, making cooling easier than expected. For pure gaming builds where every frame matters, the 9800X3D is the current gold standard. At number 10, we have AMD Ryzen 9 9950X3D. At the very high end, the 9950X3D takes Zen 5 to its logical extreme with 16 cores and 32 threads, and a huge slab of 3D V-Cache. It's designed for users who demand elite gaming performance while simultaneously handling professional workloads like complex renders or heavy multitasking. Despite its core count, architectural efficiencies mean it doesn't guzzle power as aggressively as Intel's top chips, though it still benefits from a premium cooling setup. For enthusiasts who want a single CPU that can serve as both a production monster and a gaming champion, this is AMD's ultimate flagship for 2025. And there you have it, 10 processors that dominate their price brackets and performance tiers this year. Which one would you choose for your next build? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more hardware breakdowns.